experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island. The lawyers of Stellick Law Firm have over 90 years of combined legal experience. Our firm specializes in family law, personal injury, probate and estate planning, as well as real estate and corporate law. Stellick Law Firm believes in getting to know our clients and finding the best way to serve you. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Stellick Law Firm is ready to work for you. Let us be your voice.
5 Points Bank has been your hometown bank for over 40 years, and now you can take us wherever you go. Mobile Deposit allows you to deposit checks from your smartphone or tablet with our free business banking app. And never pay for an ATM charge again with our MoneyPass app. It maps out ATMs near you that won't charge a fee because of its partnership with 5 Points Bank. We're here to serve you in person and online, and that's why we're the better bank.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there is no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 to 2, where you will find an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes to sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It is all you can eat and all you could ever want. Make your Sundays special with the brunch buffet at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park. It is the perfect way to unwind and savor the flavors of the weekend.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this. We're trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, the playing of the national anthem as we get set for the B6 District Softball Championship here today. Hastings High getting set to take on the Vikings out of Waverly. Get you the starting lineups for Hastings here today. Piper Woody will lead off. She'll be the center fielder. Batting average on the season is sitting at .411. Hayden Laux will bat second. She'll be the shortstop today. .276 is her batting average. Brooke Oshner will be the pitcher. .407 batting average. He's got a record of 5 wins, 4 losses in the circle with a 6.87 earned run average. Ella Tinsman will be the designated player today. Her batting average is sitting at .411. Stella Thompson, the catcher, batting fifth. Her average is at .370. Emily Kratzer will be her third baseman. She'll bat sixth. Her average at .294. Deanna Ostrander will be her left fielder. She'll bat seventh. Her batting average at .118. Brooklyn Rutt will be your first baseman. She'll bat eighth with an average of .362. Zara Osgood will be your second baseman. She'll bat ninth. Her average at .311. Gracie Craig will be the flex player. She'll be out in right field today for the Hastings High Tigers. For the Vikings of Waverly, again, the record is sitting at 20 wins and 10 losses on the season. Blakely Myers will lead off. She'll be the center fielder. .443 is her batting average. Waverly, a team that has got some good punch all the way up and down their lineup. They can score a lot of runs. Blakely Myers will get things started for Waverly on the leadoff spot. .443 is her batting average. Julian Hine will be your third baseman. She'll bat second. Her average is at .452. Reagan Glassburney will be your second baseman. She'll bat third. Her average at .427. Ava Tucker, the first baseman, batting fourth. Her average is at .366. Tenley Perry will be the catcher. She'll bat fifth. Her average at .409. Haley Rucker will be her left fielder, batting sixth. Her average is at .333. Alexis Bivens will be your right fielder. She'll bat seventh. Her average at .301. Reagan McCall, the designated player, batting eighth. Her average is at .395. Lucy Tiemann will be your pitcher. .318 is her batting average. She has no record right now as far as in the circle, but her ERA is sitting at 3.95. And then the flex player playing at shortstop today for Waverly is going to be Laylee Michelle. She is in there at the flex player in the number 10 spot in the order here. So Hastings and Waverly going at it. Again, this will be a best-of-3 affair today. Winner advances to the State High School Softball Championships beginning next Wednesday here at Hastings. If the Tigers come up short today, they do have an outside chance of maybe qualifying as a wild card team, but you certainly don't want to rely on that. Hastings currently sitting in the number 5 spot in the wild card standings as action gets underway today for district championships all across the state. In Northwest playing in the Class B today. They're going to start off with their series against Ashland Greenwood here at 10 o'clock up in Grand Island. Hastings St. Cecilia going against Chadron today here at noon at the Smith Complex. We'll have the action for you over on Extreme Sports 2 today beginning at 11:50. Hastings High going to be the home team here in game number 1 today. Brooke Oshner will be the pitcher for Hastings High. Oshner, she threw in the ball game yesterday for the Tigers and was pretty effective, but she gave up only 3 base hits in the ball game to the York Dukes. As the Tigers won by a score of 10-0. Oshner struck out 7 in the ball game yesterday, and the action is underway here. Blakely Myers is the first gal to come to the plate here for Waverly. .443 batting average on the season. She'll bat here from the left-hand side. First pitch is in there for a strike. The second one outside for a ball. 1-1. Myers, .443 batting average, leads the team in at-bats with 97, leads the team in runs scored with 38, leads the team in hits with 43 in the leadoff spot. Next pitch is going to be down low for a ball. It's now 2-1. Myers has got 13 RBIs so far this year, extra base hits. She's got 2 doubles, and she's got 3 triples so far this year. Count to her is at 2 balls and 1 strike. Next pitch there by Oshner. It's going to be in there for a strike. Count down 2 balls and 2 strikes. This will be a 7-inning affair here today. Myers has walked 11 times. She has struck out 15 times. Next pitch is going to be down low for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Oshner throws another one to the plate. That's it, right to third base. Kratzer has got it. Long throw over to first base is going to be in time. Myers knocks that one right to Emily Kratzer, who grabs it on the line, gets it over across the diamond and retires Blakely Myers over there at first base. So one out for Waverly here in the first inning. Julian Hine is going to come to the plate next. Hine with a batting average of .452 on the season. She will bat from the right-hand side in the first pitch. It can be fouled away. Hine 42 for 93 from the plate, 37 runs scored. Leads the team in RBIs with 40. Hine has got 9 doubles, and she's got 3 triples to her credit this year, and 10 home runs for Hine. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike to the outside corner. Waverly has hit 30 home runs so far this season, 30 home runs in their 30 ball games. Vikings are currently sitting at 20-10 on the season. Next pitch is inside and a swing and a miss. Really inside. Hine goes around with it and falls down in the process, and she strikes out. Strikeout number 1 in the ball game now for Brooke Oshner. So 2 up, 2 down. Here comes the second baseman up there now for Waverly. Fouls away the first pitch here. Reagan Glassburner coming to the plate here. .427 batting average on the season. 35 out of 86 from the plate for her. There's the next pitch there by Oshner. That's going to miss outside. 23 RBIs, 8 doubles, and a couple of home runs for Reagan as she comes to the plate here for Waverly. First inning of play, no score between Waverly and Hastings High. There's the ball that's going to be hit out to right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Picked up off of the wall out there by Piper Woody. She gets the ball back to the infield, and a stand-up double there. So Waverly gets a gal on the base pads. Ava Tucker coming up there next. She is the first baseman. Tucker with a .366 batting average on the season. 30 hits and 82 trips to the plate for her. He's got 21 RBIs. There's a strike thrown there by Brooke Oshner. No balls and 1 strike to the number 4 hitter in the batting order here for the Waverly Vikings. Ava Tucker, she'll be in first base. Next pitch is going to be up high for a ball. One ball and 1 strike now to Tucker. Runners down there at second base for Waverly. There's a ball hit toward first. That's going to be in foul territory. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Waverly yesterday beating Gering by the score of 10-2. Hastings High beating York yesterday in the semifinals by the score of 10-0. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the first inning. There's a pitch that's going to be up high for a ball. 2-2. Oshner trying to get out of the first inning with no damage done here. You know Waverly's going to score some runs. They've scored a ton so far this year. In fact, they beat Hastings earlier this month, 16-6. There's the next pitch to Tucker. It's going to be popped up. It's going to be grabbed there at shortstop by Laux, and the inning is going to be over. Tucker is going to pop one to the shortstop. Laux grabs the ball, and the inning is over for Waverly. He scored no runs on a base hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the first inning with a score. Waverly 0. Hastings coming to bat. You're listening to high school softball on Extreme Sports.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
Did you know that one of the most important financial protections that you can provide for your family is to have a will? Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island can help you provide and make your last wishes known when your family is at its most vulnerable time. Call Stellick Law Firm today to get your estate plan completed. Stellick Law Firm is located in Grand Island, and you may call us at 308-675-4035 to get your estate plan started today. Stellick Law Firm. Let us be your voice.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Got it, the foul.
The home of 24/7 Sports Talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
Mark Will back here at the Smith Complex in Hastings, bottom of the first inning. B6 District Championship going here today. Hastings and Waverly. Lucy Tiemann again is the pitcher here for Waverly. No record on the year, but her ERA is sitting at 3.95. Tiemann has thrown 85 innings for Waverly this year, giving up 90 hits. 66 runs, 48 of those earned, 31 base on balls, and 104 strikeouts. You got to win twice in order to advance to the state tournament next week. It gets underway on Wednesday here in Hastings. There's the ball hit out to left field. That's going to be a base hit right off the bat. Piper Whitty connects. Whitty gets aboard here for Hastings as she singles to left field. Hayden Laux is going to come up there next for Hastings High. Laux with a .276 batting average on the season. 24 out of 87 for Hayden Laux. He will bat here from the left-hand side. Laux has scored 23 runs for the Tigers this year, 14 RBIs. There's a butt laid down, fielded by the third baseman, and bobbled at third base, and everybody's going to be safe. Jillian Hine comes in from third base to try to handle the bunt. Bouncer down the third base line there. She bobbles the ball, and everybody's going to be safe. Laux ends up at first base on the play. Piper Whitty moves on to second base. Here comes Brooke Oshner to the plate next. Pitcher for Hastings. Oshner with a .407 batting average at the plate here. Oshner leads the team in base hits with 35. She's 35 out of 86 in the plate. Knocks that ball left side. Hine tags out the runner, going from second to third. Catches the force out there. So Oshner is going to get aboard on the fielder's choice. Piper Whitty is going to be retired on the play. Ball hit right to Hine. At third base, she just tags out Woody. It's going from second to third. Laux is now on at second base for Hastings. Oshner is on at first. Ella Tinsman coming to the plate next for Hastings High. Tinsman with a batting average of .411 on the season. Tinsman with 30 base hits and 73 trips to the plate. 10 runs scored. Pitch to her is going to be down low for a ball. 6 doubles, a triple. Team leading 6 home runs for Ella Tinsman. Base runners on at first and second base here in the first inning of play. Next pitch to Tinsman is going to be outside for a ball. Tinsman has walked 12 times so far this year. She has struck out 7 times. Just underway. We're in the first inning. Going 7 here today in the first game. There's the ball. It's going to get by the catcher. The runners advance to second and third on the play. So the ball is off of the catcher and Perry behind the plate there. It's Henley Perry. Runners advance to second and third. The Tigers move runners into scoring position here. 1 out in the first inning. There's the next pitch to Tinsman. That's going to be right down the pipe there for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Ella Tinsman. Stella Thompson will be next. The Tigers threatening here in the first inning. Runners on at second and third base. There's the ball. It's going to be hit out toward right field. It's going to curve over into foul territory, and they have a chance at the ball, but 3 of them go out there, and none of the 3 could come up with a ball. First baseman Tucker, second baseman, all out there. Right fielder and Alexis Bivens also in the area, but could not come up with the ball. Just a long foul ball here. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Ella Tinsman. Number 4 in the batting order here for Hastings High. Runners on at second and third base here for the Tigers, with 1 out here in the first inning. Lucy Tiemann is out there, the pitcher for Waverly. Next pitch is a off-speed pitch and a swing and a miss. Tinsman goes down, strikeout. Strikeout number 1 in the ball game for Lucy Tiemann. Stella Thompson coming up there next. Nice pitch though there by Tiemann. Tinsman way out in front of that one. And Tiemann has struck out 104 batters during her time out there this year. She's thrown 85 innings and has struck out 104 coming in here. She gets Tinsman here. Now there's 2 outs for Hastings High here in the first inning. Stella Thompson coming to the plate next. Check swing foul back to the screen. No balls and 2 strikes to Stella Thompson. She's got a batting average of .370 on the season so far this year. 27 base hits and 73 trips to the plate, 6 runs scored. 18 RBIs with 5 doubles. Next pitch just misses. Oohs and ahs already coming up from the Waverly faithful that joined us here today. In a best-of-3 series going here today for the B6 District Championship between Hastings and Waverly. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Stella Thompson. Tiemann fires one to the plate. That ball is hit right back to Tiemann in the circle. He throws it over to first base to complete the out. So the Tigers threaten here in the first inning, but they can't score. Hastings scores no runs in the first, no runs on a base hit, 1 error, and a couple of runners left on base. We go to the second inning of play with a score: Hastings nothing and Waverly nothing. You're listening to high school softball here today on Extreme Sports.
Experience the landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
If you're looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. Staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing service. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. Protein Design of Grand Island. You can get the uniforms for your high sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammers deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone!
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great! Let's be great!
We are Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Smith Complex as we head to the second inning of play. Hastings nothing and Waverly nothing, going 7 innings here in the first ball game. Best of 2 out of 3 here today. Waverly's going to send up 5, 6, and 7. in their batting order. Tenley Perry is going to come to the plate to lead off the second. As that one toward the first base in foul territory. 1 ball, 1 strike to Perry. She's got a batting average of .409 on the season for Waverly. 27 base hits and 66 trips to the plate with 8 runs scored. There's a ball hit right to the shortstop, Hayden Laux. Hard hit ball. Laux snags it there for Hastings. A line shot there by Tenley Perry, but right at Hayden Laux, the shortstop. He records the first out. Haley Rucker is going to come to the plate next. Haley Rucker is the left fielder. Batting average at .333 on the season for Rucker. Bats from the right-hand side. Oshner's pitch is going to be outside for a ball. Rucker has got 22 base hits, 66 trips to the plate, 23 runs scored, 13 RBIs. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Rucker has got 3 doubles and 4 home runs for extra base hits so far this year. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rucker. There's a swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rucker has walked 10 times so far this year. She has struck out 8 times. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the left fielder for Waverly. There's a high fly ball out to center. It's going to be grabbed there by Piper Whitty. Rucker is going to fly out to center for the second out. Alexis Bivens is coming up there next. Bivens, .301 is her batting average. 25 base hits, 83 trips to the plate. 19 runs scored with 15 RBIs. Oshner's pitch is going to miss down low. 1-0 the count. Bivens with 7 doubles, and she's got a couple of home runs so far this year. 5 walks, 15 strikeouts. No score between Hastings and Waverly. There's a ball hit to short. Laux had it. She lost it, and Bivens is going to be safe over there at first base. Line shot to Laux again at the shortstop. Had it in her glove. It fell out of there. So Bivens is going to reach here for Waverly. Reagan McCall is going to come up there next. She is the designated player here in this ball game. .395 is her batting average. Pitch is going to be outside for a ball here. Reagan McCall has got to 17 base hits and 43 trips to the plate, 16 runs scored, 7 RBIs, 3 doubles, and a home run as he fouls away the next pitch back to the screen.
Rockin' fire, Brooks. Here we go.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the second inning. McCall down here in the number 8 spot of the batting order for the Vikings of Waverly. Brooke Oshner, the pitcher here for Hastings. She threw yesterday in the ball game against York. It was a shortened affair yesterday, only went 4 innings. Next pitch by Oshner is going to be up high for a ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. Oshner's next pitch is going to be hit out toward right field. Craig comes in, makes the catch, and the Waverly is out of this second inning of play as McCall is going to fly out to a right field. So for Waverly here in the second, they score no runs, no hits in there, and a runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The score, Hastings nothing, Waverly nothing. You're listening to high school softball on Extreme Sports.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
Mike Will back here at the Smith Complex, the B6 District Championship Series here today on Extreme Sports. Hastings will bat here in the bottom of the second inning. High fly ball out to center field. See ya! Home run! Emily Kratzer over the center field fence. Very first pitch that she sees here in the second inning. Puts that one over the fence for the Tigers, and Hastings goes out on top by the score of 1-0. No doubt there, the very first pitch that she sees, she hammers that ball out to center field, and a home run for the Tigers. Emily Kratzer gives the Tigers the lead here in this ball game by a score of 1-0. That's the fourth home run of the season for Emily Kratzer. So Hastings High grabs the lead in this one. Deanna Ostrander is going to be the next batter to come to the plate for the Tigers. Ostrander is the left fielder. Batting average of 118 on the season. That one comes right back at us here. A foul ball, and Deanna Ostrander falls behind. No balls and one strike. 2 base hits, 17 trips to the plate for Ostrander. Playing out in left field today for Hastings High. There's the ball that's going to be hit out toward left field. That's going to be grabbed there by Rucker. Ostrander flies out to left for the first out. Brooklyn Rutt is going to come to the plate next for Hastings High. She did not play in the ball game yesterday. .362 is her batting average on the year. 21 base hits and 58 trips to the plate. 13 runs scored. He got 20 RBIs. 3 doubles and 4 home runs on the season. Pitch to her is going to be outside for a ball. 1-0 is the count. Hastings out on top of Waverly now by a score of 1-0. We are in the bottom half of the second inning. This first game scheduled for 7 here today. Next pitch there, the runner is going to be on the inside corner for a strike. 1-1 is the count to Brooklyn Rutt down here in the number 8 spot for the Tigers in their batting order. Lucy Tiemann is a pitcher here for Waverly. Next pitch is going to be a swing and a miss. One ball, 2 strikes now to Rutt. Zara Osgood would be next for the Tigers. Tiemann's next pitch underway. Tap down the first base line. It's going to be grabbed there by Tucker. And she tags out Rutt to complete the out. Brooklyn Rutt just taps that one down the line at first base. Ava Tucker grabs it, and an easy out as Rutt was coming down the line there. Tags her out. Zara Osgood coming to the plate next. Osgood down here, the number 9 hole. Playing out at second base defensively for the Tigers. Osgood with a .311 batting average on the season. 14 base hits, 45 trips to the plate for Osgood. Pitcher can be down low for a ball. Osgood with 15 runs scored, 5 RBIs. He's got a double for extra base hits. 1-0 the count to her. Tiemann's next pitch is going to be down low, a little bit outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Osgood has got 4 base on balls, and she's got 7 strikeouts so far this year. Tigers out on top by a score of 1-0. There's a big swing and a miss there. 2-1 to count down to Sarah Osgood. Piper Woody would be next for Hastings if Osgood can get aboard. Next pitch on the way, a swing and a miss. Two balls and 2 strikes now to Osgood. Cheeman rocks and fires. Next pitch is going to be down low for a ball. It just misses. Count is full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes here in the second inning of play. And wind blowing out here at Smith today. North winds at about 10 miles per hour. Next pitch is going to be fouled back to the screen. Hangs tough in her at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Winds were blowing in yesterday at a pretty good clip. Hastings High was able to beat York yesterday in the semifinals by a score of 10-0 in 4 innings. The count here to Osgood is sitting at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch on the way, a swing and a miss, and Osgood goes down. Strikeout number 2 in the ball game now for Lucy Tiemann, and the inning is over here for Hastings High. But the Tigers come up with a big run on the home run by Emily Kratzer. 1 run, 1 base hit, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to inning number 3 here today. The score is Hastings 1, Waverly 0. You're listening to high school softball on Extreme Sports.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the #1 sports station because you make the phones light up.
All right, back here at the Smith Complex, the Tigers have the lead. 1-0 is the score as we go to the 3rd inning. 9-1-2 in the batting order here for Waverly. Lucy Tiemann going to lead things off the pitcher. She fouls one down the first baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tiemann. .318 is her batting average on the season for the Vikings. 7 base hits and 22 trips to the plate for Tiemann. There's the ball. It's going to be hit right over the head of blocks the shortstop. That's into left field. Ostrander picks up the ball here for Hastings High. Gets her back to the infield. Tiemann is going to get aboard here. A single to left field. And now we got the top of the order up here for Waverly. Blakely Myers, the center fielder, is going to come up there next. Grab a courtesy runner. We are over there at first base for Waverly for the pitcher. Macy Grant. Macy Grant is going to come out, and she'll run at first base for the pitcher and Lucy Tiemann. So Grant is now your base runner at first base. Myers is your batter, Blakely Myers. She grounded out to third base back there in the first inning. Batting average on the season, though, sitting at .443 for Blakely Myers. There's the pitch. That's going to be a strike. Myers was showing bunt there. Oshner delivers with a strike right down the pipe there. No balls and one strike to Blakely Myers for Waverly. She leads the team in runs scored and also in base hits. Taps that one back to Ostrander, knocks it down in the circle, throws it to first base. That's going to be in time, just in the nick of time by a half a step over there. Grant moves down to second in the play. Myers retired in the play from pitcher to first. Julian Hine is going to come to the plate next. She struck out back there in inning number 1. .452 is her batting average on the season. For Waverly, steps in there from the right-hand side. Pitch is going to be down low for a ball. 1-0 is the count. Again, Waverly has got a base runner down there at his second base here. In the third inning, Hastings High has got the lead in this first ball game, 1-0. Best of 3 affair today to decide the B6 District Championship. Winner moves on to the state tournament that gets underway next week in Hastings. Tigers advanced to the state championship game a year ago. We're always so close to winning a state title. Hoping to get back there here in the 2025, but they go through a very good team in Waverly here today. Next pitch is going to be inside, and now it's 3 balls and no strikes. 3-0 the count here. Osner's next pitch is right down Broadway right there, right down the center portion of the plate for a strike. I'm taking all the way. 3 balls and 1 strike with 1 out here in the third inning. Brooke Oshner, the pitcher here for Hastings High. Oshner's next pitch. That's going to be a called strike. Hine was on her way toward first base. Back through the way to bat and everything toward the dugout over here for Waverly. Home plate umpire brings her back. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Next pitch by Oshner is going to be popped up over here on the third base side. It's going to get out of play right behind the Tiger dugout. Hastings in their all-white uniforms here today. They're black and orange trim. Waverly in their white uniforms and their dark crimson trim, I guess it is. 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Hine. Next pitch is a swing and a miss, and she strikes out. Nice pitch there by Oshner. Strikeout number 2 for Brooke Oshner. Coming up there next, Reagan Glassburn. She had a double the last time up there in the first inning. Pitch to her is going to be outside for a ball. Reagan with a batting average of .427 so far this season. 35 base hits, 82 trips to the plate for her. There's the ball. It's going to be hammered out to left center field, and giving chase to center fielder is Whitty, and she comes down with the ball. So after Waverly puts their leadoff girl on here in the third inning, they're retired without any damage done here. As the flyout goes out to center field for the third out here in the third inning. So Waverly scores no runs on a base hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the third inning with a score. Hastings 1, Waverly nothing. You're listening to the B6 District Championship.
Join us at Maleta Vista Winery for The Day the Internet Died, a hilarious mystery dinner that you become a part of. Hey, this is Mick inviting you to get your tickets for 2 unforgettable nights, October 18th and November 8th. Gather your friends, enjoy a great meal, crack the case before dessert. Seating is limited, so get your tickets today at MaletaVistaWinery.com. And don't miss the mystery that everyone will be talking about, The Day the Internet Died. Get your tickets online at MaletaVistaWinery.com, St. Paul, Nebraska.
Conant Auto Care is the trusted name in automotive repair and maintenance services in Hastings. We're a gold-certified Napa Auto Care Center. Our ASE-certified technicians have the Blue Seal of Excellence, receive continuous training, and are committed to providing the best service your vehicle can get. Whether it's preventative maintenance, major repairs, or just an oil change, Connet Auto Care is here for you.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Caught it in the foul.
The home of 24/7 sports talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
All right, back here at the Split Complex in Hastings, the B6 District Championship on the line here today. Hastings with a lead over Waverly, 1-0. Tigers batting in the bottom of the third. This first game scheduled for 7 here today. Piper Whitty is at the plate here for Hastings High. Whitty had a single in the first inning for the Tigers. It's that ball. It's going to be a foul. Piper Whitty, batting average on the season, is sitting at .411. Hastings High 21-8 on the season, coming into the ball game here today. Waverly is 20-10. Waverly beat Hastings earlier this month by a score of 16-6. Now matched up here in the B6 District Championship ball game. Next pitch to Piper Whitty is going to be down low for a ball, 3 balls and 1 strike. Lucy Cheeman again is the pitcher for Waverly. Right-handed thrower. Whitty in the left-hand batter's box. Next pitch is going to be hit to left field. That's going to be a base hit. Picked up on a hop out there by Recker. She gets the ball back to the infield. Second base hit of the ball game for Piper Whitty. Here comes Hayden Laux to the plate next. She is the shortstop. Laux reached an error first time up there. Laux with a .276 batting average to start today. He's been to the plate more often than anybody else on the team this year. 87 official at-bats for Hayden Laux. Got 24 base hits and 87 trips to the plate, 23 runs scored. 14 RBIs for Laux. Shows bunt, takes the pitch outside for a ball here. 1 ball, no strikes. Hastings out on top on a solo home run by Emily Kratzer to lead off the second inning. It's Hastings 1 and Waverly nothing here in this ball game. Cheeman's next pitch is going to be a bunted foul. Laux trying to move along the base runner. In the scoring position here. Whitty is down there at first base for the Tigers. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Hastings St. Cecilia playing today in their C1 District Championship game against Shadron. That game will be on Field 3 today here at the Smith Complex. And we'll have the game on Extreme Sports 2. Beginning at 11:50 this morning. 12 o'clock will be the first pitch. Next pitch again is going to be fouled away here by Laux. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Hayden Laux. Whitty will take the position down there at the first base for the Tigers. There she goes. The throw down there is going to be in time. Nice throw by Perry, the catcher for Waverly. Catches Piper Whitty attempting to steal down there at the second base. So Whitty is wiped off with the base pads here. Now the Tigers with 1 out here in the third inning. Laux is at the plate here. Here comes a pitch by Cheeman. That ball is going to be fouled back at us again. Count is at 2 balls and 2 strikes. You're listening to the B6 District Championship here today on Extreme Sports. We're at the Spit Complex in Hastings. The score is sitting at 1-0. Hastings has got the lead. This is Hayden Laux at the plate here for the Tigers. Hits that ball off of the handle of the bat out toward third. It's going to be handled there by Hine, and she makes the catch, and Laux is going to be retired on the play. Coming up there next is going to be Brooke Oshner. Oshner is the pitcher for the Tigers. Oshner reached on a fielder's choice her first time up there in the first inning. Oshner coming to the plate with a batting average of .407 on the season. Pitch to her is going to be in there for a strike. No balls, one strike to Brooke Oshner. She bats here in the third inning. Ella Tinsman will be next if Oshner can get aboard here. 1-0. Tigers have the lead. Lucy Tima's next pitch is on the way. That's going to be fouled away. And the count, no balls and 2 strikes. The broadcast today here on Extreme Sports. If you want the video aspect of things, you can watch that on one of our social media sites, even on Roku TV. Watch the action as we describe it to you here at the Bill Smith Softball Complex. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's on the way. That's going to be a little bit down low, a little bit outside, and the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to Brooke Oshner. Pitched the 4 innings yesterday in the ball game against York. Was a starter again today in this contest against Waverly. There's the ball. It's going to be hit to right field and is right at the right fielder in Bivens, and she makes the catch. And the Tigers are through the third inning of play as Oshner is going to fly out to right field. Hastings High, they scored no runs on a base hit, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to the fourth inning of play with a score. Hastings 1, Waverly nothing. You're listening to the B6 District Softball Championship.
Connet Auto Care is the trusted name in automotive repair and maintenance services in Hastings. We're a gold-certified Napa Auto Care Center. Our ASE-certified technicians have the Blue Seal of Excellence, receive continuous training, and are committed to providing the best service your vehicle can get. Whether it's preventative maintenance, major repairs, or just an oil change, Connet Auto Care is here for you.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammered deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone!
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great! Let's be great!
We are Extreme Sports.
Mike Will back here at the Smith Complex in Hastings. Hastings out on top by a score of 1-0. We've got Waverly coming to the plate, though, here in the fourth inning of play. This one's scheduled for 7 here today. There's a best 2 out of 3 here today, so you got to win 2 games to advance to the state tournament. Ava Tucker is going to come to the plate here for Waverly. She'll lead off the fourth inning. Going to have 4, 5, and 6 in the batting order. Tucker, Perry, and Rucker for the Vikings. Brooke Oshner throwing out there for Hastings High. There's a swing and a miss there by Tucker. Tucker, a .366 batting average to start the season here for Waverly, or start the ball game. .366 on the season for Tucker. There's the next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. Tucker's got 30 base hits, 82 trips to the plate coming in here today. 17 runs scored with 21 RBIs. Oshner's next pitch is going to be inside. Tucker dances away from that one. Tucker has got 6 doubles so far this year, so he's got a triple for extra base hits. Tucker has walked 7 times, and she has struck out 9 times. There's a swing and a miss there. They count 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oshner has given up only 2 base hits so far in this ball game. She's got a couple of strikeouts. Here comes the 3-2 pitch on the way. That one misses down low. It just misses. That's the first walk of the ball game given up by Oshner. Tucker heads down to the bag at first base now for the Vikings. Tenley Perry is coming to the plate next. Perry lined out to the shortstop back there to begin the second inning. Perry with a batting average of .409 on the season. He comes up there and will foul away the first pitch here. Waverly, a team that can score a lot of runs, and we mentioned their batting average, their team batting average is sitting at .359, so it's kind of waiting for this team to explode here. They scored 10 runs yesterday in their semifinal victory over the Gering Bulldogs. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike by Oshner. And the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Waverly's got a runner on down there at first base. Next pitch is going to be swung on, hit to third. Fielded there. They go to second base for 1 over to first base. That's not going to be in time. So Kratzer gets it over to Osgood to get the force out over there at second base. Perry is going to reach on the fielder's choice, so she is aboard with 1 out. Haley Rucker is expected to come to the plate next, and here she comes, the left fielder. Hastings High will go with a freshman pitcher in the next game. Avery Schroeder is what we were told by Blake before the ball game. So Schroeder is expected to start in the circle for the Tigers in game number 2 today. There's a high fly ball. It's going to stay in the infield. It's going to be grabbed here at second base. Rucker flies out to Osgood at second base. Alexis Bivens coming to the plate next. There's 2 outs for Waverly here in the 4th. Bivens, the right fielder. She reached on an error first time up there. Pitch to her is going to be in there for a strike. Bivens with a batting average of .301 on the season. 25 base hits, 83 trips to the plate with 19 runs scored. 15 RBIs, 7 doubles to her credit. And now they got the runner down there at first base. Diving back in there. That's Perry. Thompson came out from behind the dish there, and Perry was dancing out with the bag down there. Thompson got rut the ball, but Perry's back in there. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Bivens here at the plate. 2 outs in the 4th inning. Hastings High out on top of Waverly here in the B6 District Championship. 1-0 is the score. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike. A letter high on the inside corner. Nice pitch thrown there by Brooke Oshner of Hastings High. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bivens. McCall would be next. Here comes a 2-2 pitch on the way. That's going to be poked foul down the first base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Alexis Bivens down here in the number 7 spot in the batting order. Oshner gets ready for her next one. It's on the way. That's going to be a bouncing ball. Laux at second base or at shortstop. She goes over, touches the bag at second to get the out. And the inning is going to be over here for Waverly. So the Vikings, they score no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning with a score. Hastings 1, Waverly 0. You're listening to the B6 District Softball Championship on Extreme Sports.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pickup to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings.
All right, back here at the Smith Complex. Hastings batting in the bottom of the fourth inning. Tigers will send up 4, 5, and 6 in the batting order. Ella Tinsman, Stella Thompson, and Emily Kratzer. Hastings out on top by a score of 1-0 in this ball game. Tinsman struck out her first time up there. Back there in inning number 1. Tinsman with a batting average of .411 on the season here for Hastings High. Lucy Tiemann continues to throw out there for Waverly here in the fourth. 2 balls and no strikes to Tinsman. Next one is going to be down low for another ball. 3-0. Tinsman with 30 base hits in 73 trips to the plate so far this year, including 6 home runs. There's the next pitch. It's going to be in there for a strike on the outside corner, about letter high. 3-1 is the count to Tinsman. 12 base on balls and 7 strikeouts for Tinsman coming into the ball game here this morning. 3 balls and 1 strike. Next one hit on the ground by the second baseman into a right center field. So Tinsman is going to get a base hit here for the Tigers. Right side of the diamond. Stella Thompson is going to come up there next. So Tinsman gets a base hit to right center field by the outstretched glove of the second baseman there for Waverly. Thompson is coming up there next. Now we're going to have a courtesy runner down there at first base for Hastings High. Brianna Woodworth is going to come out and run. That's first base for Tinsman. So Brianna Woodworth, a freshman out there for the Tigers. She'll run at first base. Tigers have 7 freshmen on their roster here for the 2025 season. There's Thompson attempting to bunt and fouls it away. 0-1 to Stella Thompson. Tigers are only 2 seniors on the team. It'll be good for years to come here. No balls and 1 strike to Thompson. Again, she tries to bunt and fouls it away. No balls and 2 strikes. Blake Marquardt trying to play the small ball here today. They've got a 1-0 lead in this ball game on the solo home run to lead off the second inning by Emily Kratzer. That's been all the scoring so far in this ball game. 1-0 Hastings has got to lead. Thompson has a count of no balls and 2 strikes. There's the ball. It's going to be hit right to third base and a double up across the diamond over to first base. A double up Woodworth over there. So Thompson lines out to your third baseman. And Julian Hines, he gets it across the diamond to Tucker to record the double play. So a double play ball there. Hit right to Julian Hines at third base. Woodworth was going at first base, and an easy double play as they get it back across the diamond. Here comes Kratzer to the plate next. She hits that ball to Tucker at first base on the first pitch, and she goes over and touches the bag, and it looked like a promising inning here for the Tigers. Hastings has denied runs here in the fourth. Hastings High scores no runs on a base hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. We go to the fifth inning of play with a score of Waverly trailing Hastings just the Tigers 1, the Vikings nothing. You're listening to high school softball on Extreme Sports.
Have you or a loved one been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island, and we specialize in personal injury law. Let Stellick Law Firm assist you in making sure that you and your family are taken care of following a motor vehicle accident. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Let us be your voice.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings is the trusted name in sports injury management. The staff of PTSR provides up-to-date and efficient care of sports-related injuries, returning athletes quickly and safely back to the playing field. PTSR offers free evaluation of all sports-related injuries to all area athletes during convenient 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. hours Monday through Friday. Call 402-462-8824 for more information. Remember, Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings for all your physical and occupational therapy needs.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Got it in the foul.
The home of 24/7 sports talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
All right, we go to the fifth inning of play. Hastings High leading in this ball game by a score of 1-0. Again, this is the best of three affair today between the Vikings and the Tigers, trying to get to the State High School Softball Championships. They get underway next Wednesday here in Hastings. Reagan McCall is up here for Waverly. She's down here the number 8 spot in the batting order. Flew out to right field her first time up there. McCall, batting average, .395 on the season. Count to her is sitting at 2 balls and 1 strike. Oshner continues to throw out there for Hastings. There's a swing and a miss there by McCall, and the count is sitting at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lucy Tiemann would be next. She's out in the on-deck circle here for Waverly. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And we're back to the top of the order again, and Blakely Myers. Hastings with a lead over Waverly here today for the B6 District Championship game number 1. There's a called strike on the inside corner. Nice pitch throw there by Brooke Oshner. Catches Reagan McCall on the pitch, and she strikes out. Strikeout number 3 in the ball game now for Brooke Oshner. Lucy Tiemann coming up to the plate next for Waverly. Tiemann had a base hit back there in inning number 3. Starts the day with a batting average of .318. And the pitch here is going to be outside for a ball. 1-0 the count here to Tiemann. High school softball action here today on Extreme Sports. Coming up at 11:50 pregame show, Hastings St. Cecilia and Chadron in the C1 District Championship game from just across the way here at the Smith Complex. Tyson Erbronic will have the play-by-play for you here on Extreme Sports. 2 balls, no strikes. Lucy Tiemann up here, the number 9 hitter in the batting order. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike in the inside corner. We have got football tonight with Sandy Creek and Exeter Milligan Friend. Beginning at 6:45 tonight on Extreme Sports. As the ball is going to be fouled away. Back to the screen. Count 2 balls and 2 strikes. On Extreme Sports 2 tonight, Hastings College Volleyball as the Broncos take on the Dordt defenders beginning at about 7:15 pregame. First serve tonight will be at 7:30. So big, busy day of high school and college sports for us on the Extreme Sports Broadcasting Network. Next pitch is going to be inside for a ball. Now Cheeman looking at a count of 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 the count. There's a 1 out here for Waverly in inning number 5. Next pitch is going to be fouled back to the screen. Three and two the count now. Blakely Myers swinging the bat in the on-deck circle down here on the first base side for the Vikings. Oshner's next pitch is on the way. A check swing, foul. Off of the fence. Teeman, I don't think she really wanted to swing there, but a check swing, foul. Teeman puts it back to the fence. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out for Waverly here in the 5th inning of play. Oshner's next pitch is going to be inside for a ball. Teeman hustles down to first base. It's only the second walk of the ball game given up by Brooke Oshner. Now coming into play is going to be Blakely Myers. Now we're going to have a courtesy runner come out. Macy Grant is going to come out and run for the pitcher at first base. So Macy Grant is at first base now for Waverly. 1-0 is the score, so the tying run is on the base pads now for the Vikings. As Myers will come to the plate, she's going to take a pitch outside for a ball. 1-0 is the count here. The Myers, she started the day with a batting average of .443, and she is 0 for 2 so far in this ball game. There's a big swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Myers. She leads the team in runs scored, leads the team in base hits. Myers has got 13 RBIs so far this season. Couple of doubles and 3 triples on the year. Next pitch is going to be inside. Myers dancing away from that pitch from Brooke Oshner. 2 balls and 1 strike down to Myers. Base runner is down there at first base. Macy Grant for the Vikings. Next pitch is going to miss. And that was 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 to count here. The Blakely Myers, the leadoff hitter in the batting order for the Vikings. Here comes a 3-1 pitch. It's going to be fouled away. And the count now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 the count here to Blakely Myers. Where's number 5 in that white uniform here for the Vikings of Waverly? 3-2 pitch on the way. That's going to be outside for a ball, and another walk given up. Back-to-back walks here by Brooke Oshner. 3rd walk of the ball game now. And now Waverly has got something going here in the 5th inning. Runners are on at first and second base. There's only 1 out. Julian Hine coming to the plate next for Waverly. Hine has struck out twice in this ball game. He started the day with a batting average of .452. So Hine will be the next batter to come to the plate. Now the infield is drawn in here, having a little conference in the circle here. As Waverly has got runners on at first and second base in the 5th inning of play. They're trailing in the ball game by a score of 1-0. Waverly left a base runner on the pads in the 1st inning, in the 2nd, in the 3rd, and in the 4th. Couldn't score. We're in a 1-0 ball game, and now with 1 out, they've got runners on at first and second base here. So Julian Hine coming to the plate, a right-handed hitter. There's a ball that's going to be poked toward 3rd, foul territory. No balls, 1 strike to Julian Hine. Hine leads the team in RBIs with 40. She's number 2 in the batting order, and she's knocked home 40 runs so far this year for the Vikings. 9 doubles, 3 triples, 10 home runs. Hine waiting here on the pitch from Oshner. No balls and 1 strike. Next pitch on the way. It is going to miss outside. 1-1 is the count. Heine, right-handed hitter. She has struck out 21 times so far this year, and she has walked 8 times. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Avery Schroeder expected to throw for Hastings in game number 2 here today. All hands on deck. Tigers looking for a couple of wins here today to qualify for the state tournament next week. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike, and now Julian Hine is looking at a even count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's 1 out. 2 runners on the pads here for the Waverly Vikings. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. 3-2 is the count. 2 walks given up in this inning so far by Brooke Oshner. And now she has worked the count full here at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now Hine, next pitch is going to be fouled away. Back out of play. Count remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Softball, volleyball, and football all today on the Extreme Sports Broadcasting Network. Busy day for us for a Friday. Here comes a 3-2 pitch on the way. That's going to be up high and outside. 3 walks here in the inning. 4 walks in the ball game now for Brooke Oshner. And now we have got the bases loaded for a Waverly in the 5th. Coming up there next, Reagan Glassburney, the second baseman. She has doubled, and she has flown out to center field in her 2 plate appearances. And now Blake Marquardt is going to come out and have a conversation with his infield in the circle here for Hastings High. So the bases are loaded for Waverly. We're in the 5th inning of play. Waverly is trailing the ball game by a score of 1-0. Coming up, we've got Hastings St. Cecilia softball as well over on Extreme Sports 2. Hawkettes getting ready to play Shadron today. Same scenario. They'll have to win 2 games today in order to advance to the state tournament next week. We'll have all the action over on Extreme Sports 2 beginning at 11:50 this morning. 12 o'clock will be the first pitch here at the Smith Complex. Then tonight, football action. Sandy Creek taking on Exeter Milligan Friend from the Hill down at Fairfield. We'll have the action for you beginning at 6:45 here on Extreme Sports. On Extreme Sports 2 tonight, we've got college volleyball as the Broncos, Hastings College, will take on the Dordt Defenders tonight. That one goes at 7:30. I shall have the pregame beginning at 7:15 tonight on Extreme Sports 2. All right, so we've got the conference broken up now. Waverly has got the bases loaded thanks to 3 walks by Brooke Oshner. And now there's a 1 out. Waverly trying to capitalize here in the 5th inning. This one's scheduled for 7 here today. And there's a pitch to Reagan Glassburney that's going to be in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Reagan had a double back there in the 1st inning, flew out to center field in inning number 3. Now up here with the bases loaded in the 5th. Next pitch by Oshner is going to be poked foul, first base side. And now the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Double play ball would be sweet here for the Tigers to get out of the inning. Ava Tucker would be next here for Waverly. Trying to take advantage of 3 walks here in the 5th inning. Bases are loaded. Next pitch on the way up high for a ball. 1-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases juiced up here for Waverly in the 5th inning. Brooke Oshner trying to get out of a jam. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball. 2-2 the count now. Right in the meat of the order of the Waverly batting order here. Reagan number 3 in the order. There's a ball. It's going to be out to center field. Back. A home run! A grand slam home run. And Waverly goes out on top here by a score of 4-1. Over the fence out in the center field. Reagan Glassburner hits her 3rd home run of the season. This is a big one. Grand slam home run. That gives Waverly now the advantage over Hastings High in this 5th inning. So a grand slam home run here. You load up the bases, playing with fire, and that's what happened. 3 walks here in the 5th inning of play by Brooke Osner. Then a big shot there by Reagan Glassburner, and it's a 4-1 ball game now in favor of Waverly as the tide has turned in the 5th inning here for the Tigers. Ava Tucker is coming up to the plate next, and she takes a whack there and a swing and a miss. So a grand slam home run has given Waverly the advantage here in the 5th. Next pitch there by Osner is going to be outside for a ball. And the count now 1 ball and 1 strike. We're in the 5th inning here today. You got to win 2 in the series to advance to the state tournament. Next pitch there by Osner. It also misses. Osner was so good through the first 4 innings. Walked 3 here in the 5th, and they gave up the grand slam home run. And just like that, Waverly has got a 4-1 lead now over Hastings High in the 5th inning. 2 balls and 1 strike here to Ava Tucker. There's the ball. It's going to be hit out to center field again. Backing up, and making the catch out there is going to be Piper Whitty. And that was just a hair from getting out of here. Ava Tucker flies out to center field. Piper Whitty makes a nice grab of the ball, falling over the fence out there in the center field to rob a home run there from Ava Tucker. You got to hold your breath out that way as Piper Whitty makes a nice grab of the ball for the 2nd out here in the 5th inning. Tenley Perry, the catcher, coming up there next. And she blows one out of here. The first pitch that she sees. Wow, 1 pitch. Looking down at the book to do some book work, and just like that, 1 pitch, and Tenley Perry, she blows one out of here for Waverly. And now it's a 5-1 ball game in favor of Waverly. Couple of home runs in the ball game for the Vikings. They had hit 30 in 30 games this season. They blow 2 out of here. A grand slam from a Glassburner, and also a solo shot there from Tenley Perry. And all of a sudden, it's a 5-1 ball game. Waverly has got the lead here over Hastings High. Haley Rucker coming up there next. Rucker is the left fielder. He's 0 for 2 in this ball game, .333 batting average on the season. Osner has went all the way in the circle here for Hastings High. Went 4 innings yesterday. Now pitching into the 5th inning here today. Could be running out of gas. Next pitch is going to be up high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1 the count here to the left fielder for Waverly, and Haley Rucker. Next pitch is going to be hit out to center field. Look out. That one is out of here. The 3rd home run of the 5th inning. Haley Rucker blows one out over the fence in the center field. And the Waverly has got the lead now over Hastings High. The score is 6-1 here in the B6 District Championship ball game. Well, we told you about the power and the offense that Waverly has got up and down this lineup, and we have seen it. Numbers 3, 5, and 6 in the batting order have blown balls out of here, and Waverly has got the lead over Hastings High now by a score of 6-1. And we're going to have another conference coming up now for the Tigers in the circle. So Waverly has exploded here. Again, you got to win 2 games to win the B6 District Championship, but Waverly well on their way here as they hit 3 home runs in the 5th inning. They've got the lead over the Tigers as the conference will continue. You're listening to the B6 District Softball Championship here today on Extreme Sports. And we're going to have a pitching change coming up here for Hastings High. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Waverly has got the lead over Hastings. It's the Vikings 6, Hastings 1. You're listening to the B6 District Championship on Extreme Sports.
Have you or a loved one been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island, and we specialize in personal injury law. Let Stellick Law Firm assist you in making sure that you and your family are taken care of following a motor vehicle accident. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Let us be your voice.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, back here at the Smith Complex, it's a 6-1 ball game. Waverly has got the lead thanks to 3 home runs here in the 5th inning. There's another ball that's going to be popped up to the outfield. That's going to be grabbed out there in center field as Alexis Bivens is going to fly out to center field. That is going to end the 5th inning of play. But a big one there as Waverly scores 6 runs in the 5th inning, including 3 home runs, a grand slam from a Glass Burner, and also Perry and Rucker also hitting one out of here. So 3 home runs, 6 runs on 3 base hits. No errors on Hastings High. Nobody left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning with the score. Waverly 6, Hastings 1. You're listening to high school softball on Extreme Sports.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is important to keeping a healthy smile, and that's where we come in. Dr. Corey Bumgartner of Bumgartner Family Dentistry will provide exceptional oral care services to both children and adults. They offer routine cleanings and screenings, emergency and scheduled surgical and cosmetic procedures, and a teeth whitening program to all of their patients. Whatever your dental care needs, Bumgartner Family Dentistry is there to help. New patients are welcome. Just call 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
Back here in the Smith Complex, Waverly now with the lead over Hastings High. The score is 6-1 here in the ball game. Hastings High will bat. Here's Ostrander coming up there. She's going to hit that ball to right field, and the ball is not going to be caught by the right fielder in Bivens. She was backing up near the fence there, reached up in the last second to try to snag it. Goes bouncing out of her glove, and Ostrander is going to get a board here for the Tigers as she pulls up at second base. Brooklyn Rutt is coming to the plate next for Hastings High. Rutt grounded out to first base her first time up there. Batting average on the season, .362. We're in the fifth inning of play. Waverly has now got the lead thanks to 3 home runs in the top of the inning. 6-1 is the score. Rutt is going to take a strike here. No balls and 1 strike. Zara Osgood will follow her, and then we're back to the top of the order again, and Piper Whitty. Tigers now down by 5 runs here. Next pitch is going to be inside for a ball. 1-1. If Hastings High happens to drop a couple of games here, they still have an outside chance of maybe qualifying for the state tournament next week via the wild card route. Hastings currently sitting in 5th place in the wild card standings as action gets underway today across the state. Never want to rely on that, though. Next pitch is going to be outside for a ball, 2-1. The Brooklyn Rutt down here in the number 8 spot for the Tigers. Lucy Tiemann continues to throw out there now for Waverly. Staked out to a 5-run lead after her offense came through in the top half of this inning. Next pitch is going to be fouled back to the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Get the wind blowing out today. North winds at 10 miles per hour. Didn't see any home runs yesterday. We saw 3 in the top of this inning. There's a high swing and a miss. High pitch thrown there by Tiemann, but a swing and a miss at the plate here by Brooklyn Rutt. Coming up now, Avery Schroeder going to come up there next for Hastings High. Down here in the number 9 spot, there's a high fly ball out to left field, and that's going to be a home run. Home run for the Tigers. So Schroeder at her first at-bat here in the 5th inning will park that one over the fence out in left field. The Tigers get one of those runs back as Schroeder comes up there and blows a home run out for the out here over the fence in left field. As now a 6-2 ball game. As Schroeder gets the home run for the Tigers. So she kind of helps out her own cause here. She threw 1 pitch to get the Tigers out of the 5th inning. Now comes up here and bats in the number 9 spot for the Tigers. That hits a home run. That's her 3rd home run of the season here for Hastings High. So now it's a 6-3 ball game. Actually, Ostrander was on the base pad, so a 2-run homer there for Hastings High. 6-3 is the score now. The Tigers are trailing in the ball game. Now Ostrander's on the base pad, so Schroeder gets up there and knocks one out of the park here. A 2-run shot. Now Piper Whitty coming up here. Piper Whitty so far today, she's got a couple of base hits, a couple of singles in this ball game. Started the day with a batting average of .411. All of a sudden, the Tigers, they're not done yet. 6-3 is the score in the 5th inning. The count here to Piper is sitting at 2 balls and no strikes. Base pads are clean. Now here in the 5th inning. There's the ball. It's going to be hit fouled on the third base side. Lucy Tiemann The pitcher here for Waverly. Julian Hine is over there at third base. Tinley Perry is behind the plate. David Tucker is at first base. Lady Michelle is at the shortstop here today for the Vikings. Here's the next pitch. It's going to be hit out toward left field. That's going to be in foul territory, but they can't get to it. Balls in the turf here. Count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Out of the outfield for Waverly, you've got Rucker out in left field, Myers out in center field, and Bivens out in right field. 6-3 this score, the B6 District Championship Series here today. Best of 3 affair. This is game number 1. Piper Whitty here at the plate, left-handed hitter. There's the ball. It's going to be fouled away again. Hanging tough. With 2 strikes, 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Piper Whitty. Hayden Laux will be next. Whitty steps back into the left-hand batter's box here. Lucy Tiemann prepares for the next pitch here for Waverly. It's on the way, and that one is going to just miss. Three balls and 2 strikes now to Piper Whitty. Hastings trailing the ball game by a score of 6-3. Piper Whitty digs in for the left-hand side. Cheeman ready to go. Next pitch on the way. That's going to miss outside. We get a base runner here. Piper Whitty heads down to the bag at first base. A walk given up there by Cheeman. That's going to be her first walk of the ball game. Here comes Hayden Laux coming to the plate next for the Tigers. Laux is a left-handed hitter. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Reached on an error back there in the first inning. Flew out to third base in inning number 3. Laux started the day with a batting average of .276. So Hastings with a base runner down there. Piper Whitty at first base. There's 1 out for Hastings High here in the 5th. There's the ball. It's going to be hit to center field. That's going to be a base hit. The throw quickly comes back to the infield by Blakely Myers. Hayden Laux gets a base hit here for Hastings. The Tigers have base runners on now at first and second base. Brooke Osner is now going to come to the plate here for Hastings High. So Osner was the starting pitcher. She moved to second base in the last inning. Osner 0 for 2 so far in this ball game. There's some off-speed stump throw there that's going to miss. Osner reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. Flew out to right field in inning number 3. Start of the day with a batting average of .407. Tigers threatening here in the bottom of the 5th inning after they surrendered 6 runs and 3 home runs in the top half of this inning. Hastings has come back with a home run of their own here in the bottom of the 5th. They've scored 2 runs. Tigers now have runners on at first and second base here in the 5th. Trailing in this ball game by a score of 6-3. There's the ball hit to the left side. The shortstop picks her up, throws it at third base for 1. They can't double him up across the way, so Osner is going to reach on a fielder's choice here. They retire Piper Whitty, going to third base on the play. Hayden Laux is on at second base. Osner is now on at first. So now there's 2 outs here in the inning. Runners on at first and second base. And Ella Tinsman will come to the plate next for Hastings High. Pitch to her is going to be up high for a ball. Tinsman had a single her last time up there, struck out in the first. Batting average to start today is at .411 for Tinsman, who is the DP here in this ball game here today. There's some off-speed stuff there, and he's swinging a miss. One ball, one strike now to Ella Tinsman. Osner's down there at first base. Hayden Laux is on at second base. Hastings trailing in the ball game by a score of 6-3. Next pitch is going to be in there for another strike. Some more off-speed stuff thrown there to Ella Tinsman. Ella now behind in the count of 1 ball, 2 strikes. Right-handed hitter here for the Tigers. Lucy Tiemann, the pitcher out there for Waverly. Next pitch, fouled away. Came with some heat that time, and Tinsman fouls it back to the screen. If Tinsman can get aboard, we'll see Stella Thompson coming to the plate here. The Tigers try to rally in the bottom half of the 5th inning. This one's scheduled for 7 here today. Here comes the 1-2 pitch on the way. Tinsman hits that ball to left field, and it's going to be down for a base hit. It rolls to the wall. 1 run comes in to score. Here comes the second one. She slides home safely. A 2-run single there by Ella Tinsman. So Tinsman knocks home a couple of runs here. She'll go to second base on the throw in. All of a sudden, it's a 6-5 ball game. Hastings High is trailing in the ball game. Now Stella Thompson is going to come up there next. So Ella Tinsman delivers with a base hit to left field to score 2 runs. Osner comes in to score. Hayden Laux comes in to score. And now Thompson is going to come up there next for Hastings High. Thompson, she is 0 for 2 in this ball game so far. He grounded one back to the pitcher, then she hit into a double play in the 4th inning. 6-5, Waverly has now got the lead over Hastings. 2 outs here in the 5th inning. So Thompson will come to the plate. She started the day with a batting average of .370 for the Tigers. The pitch to her is going to be outside for a ball. Lucy Tiemann has went all the way here for Waverly so far in this ball game. One ball, no strikes to Stella Thompson. Next pitch is hit on the ground. That gets by the shortstop into left center field. Around the bag at third. Coming home is going to be Tinsman. Here comes the throw, not in time. Thompson is going to end up at second base, and the Tigers have tied the score. Stella Thompson is going to drive home a run here for Hastings High. The Tigers showing a little bite here in this 5th inning. After they yielded 6 runs in the top of the inning, Hastings High has come back with 5 runs of their own. And now we've got a 6-6 ball game. Emily Kratzer is going to come to the plate next for Hastings. She represents the 9th player to come to the plate here in the 5th inning. Kratzer hit a home run to get things started back there in the 2nd for Hastings High. Grounded out to first base in inning number 4, so she is 1 for 2 so far in this ball game. Started the day with a batting average of .294. 6-6 is the score. Hastings and the Waverly for the B6 District Championship here today. There's a high fly ball out to the outfield, drifting back. See ya! Home run! Emily Kratzer is going to blow one out over the fence in right center field. And the Tigers grab the lead here. A 2-run shot by Emily Kratzer for Hastings High. Kratzer hits her 4th home run of the season. So Emily Kratzer blows one out of here over the fence in right center field. The Tigers responding nicely here in the bottom of the inning with the 7 runs of their own. And the Tigers go out on top here in this ball game now by a score of 8-6 over Waverly. Hastings batting around here in the 5th inning of play. So Kratzer gets a home run. Schroeder gets a home run. The Tigers have scored 7 runs here in the 5th inning after giving up 6 runs in the top of the inning. Hastings still looking for more. There's Gianna Ostrander coming to the plate now for the Tigers. She started things off here in this inning with a double. Scored one of the runs. So as Ostrander coming to the plate here for Hastings High. Tigers have 2 outs here in the inning. Hastings leading in the ball game now by a score of 8-6. There's a pitch that's going to be in there for a strike. We got more softball across the way here. Hastings St. Cecilia playing Shadron C1 District Championship game. Contest you can grab over on Extreme Sports 2 today. Beginning with a pregame here in just a little bit with Tyson and Veronica. Here's Cheeman. She rocks and fires the plate again. That one is going to be a little bit low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Gianna Ostrander for the Tigers. Brooklyn Rutt would be next if she can get aboard. Been a long 5th inning here. However, a lot of action. Waverly scoring 6 runs in the top of the inning. Hastings High scoring 7 in the bottom. Right back to where we started from here. 8-6 ball game. Hastings High is got the lead. Ostrander now with a count of 1 ball and 2 strikes here in the 5th. Cheeman again throws one to the plate. That ball is going to be hit again toward right field, over toward the foul line. Coming over and making the catch in the ball is going to be Bivens. And the inning is going to be over. But the Tigers send 10 batters to the plate here in the 5th inning, and they reclaim the lead as we go to inning number 6. It's Hastings High 8, Waverly 6. You're listening to high school softball on Extreme Sports.
At Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Beck's dealer, we are dedicated to serving area farmers by delivering the industry's most diverse product lineup, backed by personalized service and agronomic support. From localized recommendations to product selection and weed management insights, we are proud to put on our boots and walk side by side with you every season. Good luck to all area teams this season. Contact Ryan, Doug, or Adam at Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Beck's dealer, at 402-751-0089 for more information, or find us on the web at sustainableseedsolutions.com.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products, from custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures. Remember, Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Got it in the foul.
The home of 24/7 sports talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
All right, back here at the Smith Complex, Hastings High has got the lead over Waverly. The score is 8-6. Waverly will bat now here in the 6th inning of play. They batted around in the last inning as well, so both teams in the 5th. All of a sudden, their offense got cranked up. Hastings High sent 10 girls to the plate in inning number 5. 9 players came to the bat for Waverly in that 5th inning. There's a ball that's going to be hit out toward the right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. As Reagan McCall gets a base hit to right field there. Lead off the 6th inning. Gracie Cook couldn't get to the ball there for Hastings High. Here's Lucy Tiemann coming to the plate next for Waverly. Tiemann, so far today, she has walked and she has singled. She's 1 for 1 in the ball game, .318 batting average on the season for Tiemann. Ashley Schroeder now out there for Hastings High. Throwing here. Schroeder was penciled in as the Game 2 starter today. But she was called upon in the last inning. There's the ball. It's going to be fouled away down the right field side. Schroeder is 1-2 on the season. 8.26 is her earned run average. She's thrown a total of 20 innings for the Tigers this year, giving up 38 hits, 32 runs, 24 earned, 12 base on balls, and 20 strikeouts. So Schroeder, a right-handed thrower here for the Tigers. There's a ground ball to second. It gets by the second baseman. Oshner into right field around the bag at second. Going to third is going to be McCall. And now Waverly's got runners on at first and third base. So a single there by Tiemann. Runners on at first and third base now for Waverly here in the sixth. We got a courtesy runner now over at first base for Waverly. That's going to be Macy Grant. So Grant, your base runner at first. McCall is at third base. Nobody out for Waverly. Blakely Myers now coming to the plate next for the Vikings. She'll bat from the left-hand side. She squares around the bunt. Pulls her back here. Runner is at third base. Now maybe they're going to try to sneak one home there. Myers pulls the bat back and cannot lay down the bunt. 1 ball, no strikes to Myers. Started the day with a batting average of .443. 0 for 2 today. She walked her last time up there. He's going to take another pitch inside for a ball here. 2 balls and no strikes. Julian Hine would be next. We're back to the top of the order here for Waverly. There's a swing and a foul tap there by Blakely Myers. 2 balls and 1 strike. Waverly has got base runners on at first and second here. Runners on at first and third. They got runners on at first and third. There's the ball going to be hit to left field. It's going to be grabbed there. Runner's going to tag at third base. And the throw is going to be cut off. And Waverly gets the sac fly out to left field to produce a run. Myers hits that one out to Ostrander out in the left field. McCall is going to come in to score for Waverly. And it is now an 8-7 ball game as Waverly comes back and scores a run here. This is going to be a Julian Hine coming to the plate next. So 8-7 is the score. Hastings with a lead. Runner also advancing to second base on that fly ball, Macy Grant. There's the ball that's going to be hit out to left center field, and that is another home run. Julian Hine hits a home run here. It's raining home runs all of a sudden here at the Smith Complex. There's a 2-run home run by Julian Hine. Waverly comes right back here in the 6th inning of play, and they reclaim the lead with a home run. It's now a 9-8 ball game. Waverly scored 16 runs against Hastings High during their regular season meeting at the beginning of the month. They played at 9 so far here. Another home run, this one from Julian Hine. Now we got Reagan Glassburner up there next. She had a home run her last time up there. She's the one that hit the grand slam back there in the 5th inning. She had a double in the first inning, and she flew out to center field in inning number 3. She is 2 for 3 in this ball game. Start of the day with a batting average of .427. There's the pitch to her. It's going to be outside for a ball. So now 1 ball, 1 strike. There's 1 out for Waverly here in the 6th inning. His first game is scheduled for 7 innings here today. It's a best 2 out of 3 affair between Hastings High and Waverly for the B6 District Championship. And the right to move on to the state tournament next week here in Hastings. It's underway on Wednesday. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to the second baseman for Waverly. There's a ball hit back up to the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Woody's going to pick it up there. So a base hit. Waverly has another base runner down there at first base. Ava Tucker is going to come up there next. Tucker is 0 for 2 in this ball game. She has popped one to the shortstop, and she's flown out to center field. She's also reached on a base on balls. Started the day with a batting average of .366. 9-8 is the score. Waverly has got the lead. There's a ball that's going to be outside. It gets away from the catcher. Stella Thompson and running down to second base on the play. Glassburner, she moves into scoring position. Ava Tucker now with a count here of 1 ball, no strikes at the plate. Tenley Perry would be next here for Waverly. Schroeder's next pitch is going to be fouled away toward the first base dugout. You're listening to the B6 District Softball Championship Series here today on Extreme Sports. More softball and Extreme Sports 2. Hastings St. Cecilia playing Chadron today for the C1 District Championship. And again, we got the action over on Extreme Sports 2 today. A big day for us with softball. We've got football action tonight. We've got volleyball tonight on the Extreme Sports Broadcasting Network. 2 balls and 1 strike to a Tucker. There's a swing and a miss. 2-2. Second game of this series will go about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this first ball game. First one has been a long one. 17 runs scored between these two teams. We're not done yet, I have a funny feeling. We're in the 6th inning of play. This is the top of the 6th. Tucker fouls away the next pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ava Tucker, first baseman here for Waverly. Team that came in here with a mark of 20-10 after they beat Gehring yesterday in the semifinals 10-2. There's the ball that's going to be popped up right side. Shallow right field, drifting back is going to be Oshner, and she grabs the ball. Tucker going to fly out to the second baseman for Hastings, Brooke Oshner. Tenley Perry is coming up there next. Perry is the catcher. She is lined out in this game to the shortstop. She's reached on a fielder's choice, and she's had a dinger in the ball game. That was in the 5th inning. And now they're going to intentionally walk her. That sets up a force at any out here, at any base. So now we got the left fielder and Haley Rucker coming to the plate next. So Perry is going to get a walk here, an intentional walk. So Waverly's got runners on at first and second base. Haley Rucker comes to the plate next. Rucker, she's had a home run. That was back in the 5th inning, a solo shot. He's also flown out twice, once to center field and once to second base. Rucker, .333 batting average to start the day. Hoping that out today she's 1 for 3 with a home run. There's the ball that's going to be fouled back to the backstop, and they count 1 ball, 1 strike. Beautiful day to play softball today. Temperature at game time was 59 degrees. Warming into the lower 60s as this day progresses. North winds at about 10 miles per hour. There's a swing and a miss there by Rucker. And the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 the count to Haley Rucker. Alexis Bivens would be up there next for Waverly. 2 outs for the Vikings here in the 6th inning. Here comes the 1-2 pitch by Schroeder. That is going to miss inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Haley Rucker. Schroeder's next pitch hit on the ground. Laux has got it at shortstop, goes over to second base to record the out. And the inning is going to be over, so they catch the force at second base. And the inning is over here for Waverly. But they do some damage here in the 6th inning as they score 3 runs on, 3 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. 2 runners left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning with a score. Waverly 9, Hastings High 8. You're listening to the B6 Championship in softball here on Extreme Sports.
At Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Beck's dealer, we are dedicated to serving area farmers by delivering the industry's most diverse product lineup, backed by personalized service and agronomic support. From localized recommendations to product selection and weed management insights, we are proud to put on our boots and walk side by side with you every season. Good luck to all area teams this season. Contact Ryan, Doug, or Adam at Sustainable Seed Solutions.
To purchase lightweight missiles worth some $468 million.
From bureaus worldwide, this is FSN.
From the studios of Extreme Sports in Hastings, Nebraska, we present Huddle Up, a great way to start your day with all the news, weather, and sports you need, interesting interviews, and
security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
All right, back here at the Smith Complex in Hastings. Hastings High trailing Waverly by the score of 9-8 here in the first game. The best of 3 series for the B6 District Championship. Brooklyn Rutt will start things off for Hastings here in the 6th. This one's scheduled for 7. Brooklyn Rutt down near the number 8 spot in the batting order. There's a swing and a miss there. Rutt is 0 for 2 today. She grounded out to first base and she struck out once. 362 batting average to start the day. Brooklyn Rutt trying to get things started again for Hastings. Last time we were up there, 7 runs, 6 hits. I was in the 5th. There's the next pitch. Tillman took something off of that one and a swing and a miss. Rutt way out in front of that one, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 the count here to Brooklyn Rutt. Lucy Tillman continues to throw out there for the Waverly Vikings. She's going all the way here. Next pitch on the way. The ball is going to be popped up. It's going to stay here in the infield and going to be grabbed by the second baseman. Brooklyn Rutt is going to fly out to second for the first out here in the 6th. Coming up there next for Hastings is Avery Schroeder. Schroeder pitching in relief now for the Tigers. But her first at bat, she came up there in the 5th inning and hit a 2-run home run. So Schroeder comes back up here for Hastings in the 6th. That was the 3rd home run of the season for Avery Schroeder. There's a pitch to her. Takes one outside for a ball. 1-0 is the count here to Schroeder, just a freshman for the Tigers. 9-8, Waverly has got to lead here in this one. We're in the 6th inning of game number 1. There's a big swing and a miss there. Schroeder maybe got a little piece of that one as it's back into the glove of the catcher, Tenley Perry. Schroeder falls behind it, no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 the count here to Avery Schroeder. Digs in from the right-hand side. Lucy Tieman's next pitch on the way. It's going to be hit out to left center field, backing up, and that is a home run over the fence in left center field. Schroeder hits her second home run in 2 at-bats here for the Tigers. Schroeder hits a home run for the Tigers. And we're back to a 9-9 ball game. The wind is blowing out here today at the Smith Complex, but tell you what, this has been nothing but power here today out of these 2 teams. 9-9 is the score. We're in the 6th inning. Piper Woody coming back out here for the Tigers. We're in the 6th inning. This one's scheduled for 7 here today. Piper Woody, 2 singles and a base on balls so far today. .411, her batting average on the season. Pitch to her is going to be outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Lucy Tiemann has went all the way here for Waverly. In and out of trouble most of the day here. Tigers got in the scoreboard with a home run back there in the 2nd inning to grab their lead. That lead held up until we got to inning number 5 when Waverly exploded for 6 runs. Tigers come back and score 7 in the bottom of the inning. And now Waverly back up here in the 6th inning. Hastings back up here in the 6th inning. Schroeder hitting the home run. This is Piper Woody up there now. She pops this ball up in shallow left field. Coming on and making the catch will be Rucker. So that's the 2nd out. So Woody's going to fly out to left field. Hayden Laux coming up there next for Hastings High. Laux reached on an error back there in the 1st inning. Flew out to a 3rd base in the 3rd. Had a single in the 5th and scored one of those 7 runs for the Tigers. 9-9 is the score. Hastings and Waverly here today. Pitch there by Tiemann is going to be a little bit outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Laux had a batting average of .276. To start the day here. Lucy Tiemann fires another one to the plate. That's going to be up high for a ball. 2-0 the count. Two outs here for Hastings here in the 6th inning. Tiemann's next pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Laux now looking at a count of 2 balls and 1 strike. High school softball coverage here today on Extreme Sports. We're in the 6th inning of game number 1. 2-1, or rather 9-9 is the score. Laux hits that ball to left field. That's going to be a base hit.
The second baseman, number 11, Brooke Oxford.
9-9 is the score. Here comes Brooke Oshner to the plate. Oshner so far today reached on a fielder's choice. She flew out to right field and reached on another fielder's choice. Ground ball to short, knocked down, picked up. They threw it to second base. That is going to be in time. And that catches the force out there on Hayden Laux. And the inning is over here for Hastings High, but they come back to tie the score on the home run from Avery Schroeder. Hastings scores 1 run, couple of base hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. We go to the 7th inning of play. It's a Hastings 9, Waverly 9. You're listening to high school softball on Extreme Sports.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
Fill up on courtesy and convenience with Fill In Chill, your one-stop shop to fuel your tank, your body, and your passion for the game. With 14 locations across central Nebraska and 6 in Hastings, they've got you covered, whether you're on your way to the game or headed home with a win. Check them out on Facebook or at fillinchill.com.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
Mike Will back here at the Smith Complex. We hit inning number 7. We're tied up at 9 runs apiece here in game number 1. Best of 2 out of 3 series here between Waverly and Hastings High. And St. Cecilia, their game with Shadron, they're underway across the way. We'll keep you up to date if you're watching on our social media sites with our video stream here from the Smith Complex. You'll be able to stay up to date on what's going on with St. Cecilia as you watch a very exciting one here today between Waverly and Hastings High. Alexis Bivens coming to the plate here for Waverly in the 7th. He's number 7 down here in the batting order. Schroeder pitching here for the Tigers. Bivens looking at a count of 3 balls and no strikes. She has reached on an error. She's reached on a fielder's choice, and she's flown out to center field in her 3 plate appearances so far today. Started the day with a batting average of .301. The pitch by a Schroeder is going to be right down the pipe for a strike there. Bivens taking all the way in the 3-0. The second game will follow in about 30 minutes following the conclusion of this one. Team has got to win twice here in the series to advance to the state tournament next week. Schroeder throws another one in there for a strike. 3-2 is the count. Nobody out for Waverly. Top of the 7th inning. Hastings 9, Waverly 9. Bivens waiting here as a Schroeder throws one to the plate. That's going to be hit out to center field. That's going to be a base hit. Gets by the center fielder for the Tigers, and a Piper Whitty around the back at second, going to third. Sliding in there. She is safe at third base. Whitty goes for the grab out there. Couldn't come up with it toward the turf. Bivens with tremendous speed as she goes all the way around to a third base on the play. And now coming up there is going to be a Reagan McCall, the designated player. So Waverly puts the lead run at third base. Nobody out here in the 7th inning. Ball is hit out toward the center field, about mid-range out there. Piper Whitty trying to come on to make the grab on the ball and get by her as it rolls out near the fence. And Bivens goes all the way around to third base on the play. Reagan McCall is up there next. She started the day with a batting average of .395. 1 for 3 here in this ball game. She had a single her last time up there. There's a ball hit to left field. That's going to be a base hit. Scores a run, and Waverly has got the lead. McCall is going to single in the run here. Waverly is now leading Hastings High by a score of 10-9 in inning number 7. So it's now a 10-9 ball game here in the 7th. Lucy Tiemann coming to the plate next. Boy, a seesaw battle here between these two teams. What we expected. There's a pitch here to a Tiemann. It's going to be down low for a ball. 1-0 the counts. Tiemann has got a couple of base hits today. 2 for 2 from the plate here. A couple of singles. She has walked once. She has scored 2 runs. Next pitch there by Schroeder, the freshman, is going to be up high for a ball. 2-0 is the count here. Tiemann down near the number 9 spot in the batting order for the Waverly Vikings. Next pitch there by Schroeder is going to be in there for a strike. Right on the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike here. Lucy Tiemann. Avery Schroeder on a relief for the Tigers. He came on in the 5th inning to record the final out of the 5th. There's a high fly ball over here, and now it's going to drift back into the field of play. It's going to be grabbed here by Schroeder. Looked like it was going to be over toward the first base dugout, but with the wind, it blows it back into fair territory and is grabbed there by your pitcher, and Avery Schroeder. So Tiemann flies out to the pitcher. Now there's 1 out here in the 7th inning. Blakely Myers coming back to the plate here for Waverly. Pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Myers so far today, she's got, let's see, she's over 3 from the plate. She does a base on balls and has scored a run. Myers started the day with a batting average of .443. Left-handed hitter here for Waverly. Schroeder's pitch way outside for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. St. Cecilia softball is on the air over on Extreme Sports 2 today as they take on Shadron in a best-of-3 affair for the C1 championship. There's the ball. It's going to be hit out toward left field. Backing up, and grabbing the ball out there is going to be Ostrander. Myers gives it a ride, but Ostrander is out there to make the catch for Hastings. Runner is going to stay at first base. That is McCall. So now coming up there is going to be Julian Hine for Waverly. Hine had a 2-run home run back there in the 6th inning. She walked, scored a run in the 5th, struck out in the 3rd, struck out in the 1st. Start of the day, batting average .452 on the season for Waverly. Comes up here now in the 7th inning with Waverly out on top by a score of 10-9 over Hastings High. Avery Schroeder trying to get out of here with no further damage done here. Give the Tigers a chance in the bottom of the 7th to win this thing. There's a pitch that's going to be in there for a strike on Hine. McCall is your base runner down there at first base here for the Vikings. Next pitch. Some off-speed stuff there that misses down low. And Schroeder is expected to be the Game 2 starter today. Preston the service in the 5th inning. So we'll see what Blake Marquardt elects to do for game number 2 today. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. It's on the way. Swung on. Hit to the left side. That gets through there for a base hit. Ostrander picks up the ball out there in the left field. The ball hit right between Kratzer, the third baseman, and Laux, the shortstop. So Hine gets a base hit. Runners are on now at first and second base. Reagan Glassburner coming up to the plate next. He's the second baseman. Glassburner, she had a grand slam home run in the 5th inning. Had a single in the 6th. Had a double in the 1st. And she flew out to center field in the third. She needs a triple for a cycle today. As the pitch is going to be inside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to a Reagan Glassburner. Start of the day with a batting average of .427 for the Vikings. Waverly looking for some insurance here in the 7th. They've got a 1-run lead over Hastings High. 10-9 is the score. Next pitch down low by a Schroeder. Two balls and no strikes now to Reagan Glassburner. Ava Tucker would be next. Runners on at first and second base here for Waverly. 2 outs. Next pitch is going to be in there for a strike on the inside corner. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. Football action tonight with Sandy Creek and Exeter Milligan Friend. Volleyball tonight with Hastings College and Dort. Big sports day for us here on Extreme Sports. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. It's down low for another ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. Certainly don't want to load up the bases here in the 7th inning, trailing by a run. Reagan Glassburner is up there. There's a ball hit to the left side. That's going to get by there into left field for a base hit. A run is going to score. Glassburner on her way to second base, and a double there to drive home a run. Drives home McCall from second base. And Waverly has now got an 11-9 lead over Hastings High. Runners are on. That's second and third base. Hine moves around to third. Glassburner is on at second. Ava Tucker comes to the plate next. Tucker so far today 0 for 3. She did get a walk back there in the 4th inning. She's flown out to shortstop. She's flown out to center field today, and she's popped under the second baseman. He sprayed her all over the yard here. 11-9 is the score now. Waverly has got the lead. Next pitch there by Avery Schroeder is going to be up high for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Tigers need to get out of the inning here. We're at the top of the 7th. Hastings trailing by a couple of runs. 11-9 to score. Here comes the next pitch by Schroeder. That is going to miss. 3 balls and no strikes. Tenley Perry would be next. She's had a home run today. Tucker shows bunt here with a count 3 balls and no strikes. As the pitch by Schroeder is going to be right down the pipe there for a strike. 3-1. Two and a half hours old here today. A lot of runs, a lot of offense. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. That's going to be fouled away. Now Schroeder's got to count back to a full here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waverly's got base runners on at second and third base, leading by a couple of runs. This is the top of the 7th, so the Tigers have got an at-bat here coming up. Here comes the 3-2. It's on the way. It's going to be hit to center field. Right to Piper Whitty, who grabs the ball for the 3rd out. Tucker is going to fly out to a center field, and that ends the inning here for Waverly. But the Vikings, they come up with a couple of runs here in this 7th inning. 4 base hits. No errors for the Tigers and 2 runners left on base. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, game number 1 here today. It is Waverly 11, Hastings 9. You're listening to high school softball on Extreme Sports.
If you are looking for good food at a reasonable price, you have to check out District 14 Bar and Pizza in Hastings. Choose a delicious, piping hot pizza with homemade thin or thick crust. Get one of their traditional pizzas like hamburger, pepperoni, or sausage, Or try one of their specialty pizzas like Combination, Chicken Bacon Ranch, or Barbecue Shrimp. District 14 Bar and Pizza also serves your favorite burgers and sandwiches. Dine-in and carry-out are available. Plus, you can catch all the games on one of their big screen TVs. That's District 14 Bar and Pizza, 1105 Theater Drive in Hastings.
Not just an RV center, but a legacy. That's what Dykeman's Campers was to Hastings and the surrounding communities for the last 75 years. Built on honesty, quality, and attentive sales and service. While Dykeman's Campers have set the bar high, we at Timmy's RVs are looking forward to carrying on the torch of excellent customer service and rapport. Timmy's RVs is now open, just behind the old Dykeman's location on Highway 6. Stop in to see Herb for all of your RV service needs. And don't forget to get your RV or camper in for winterization. Timmy's also has year-round covered storage available. Give them a call at 402-879-8893. That's Timmy's RV Sales and Service of Hastings.
All right, back here at the Smith Complex, we go to the bottom half of the seventh inning. Hastings High trailing in the ball game 11-9, 4, 5, and 6 in the batting order here for the Tigers here in the seventh. This is Ella Chinsman going to lead things off here for Hastings High. Chinsman has got a couple of base hits so far today. She scored a run, a couple of RBIs, struck out once. Chinsman looking at count here, 1 ball, 1 strike. So the Tigers will need 2 runs to force extra innings. 3 runs to win this thing here in game number 1, or the best of 3 affair for the B6 District Championship today. Hastings High and Waverly. There's a swing and a miss by Chinsman. One ball and 2 strikes here to Ella Chinsman. The Tigers need some base runners here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Chinsman started the day with a batting average of .411. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch way up high there by Lucy Tiemann, who's went all the way here for Waverly in this ball game. Count is even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stella Thompson will follow her, then Emily Kratzer. Here's the next pitch by Lucy Tiemann. It's a swing and a miss, and Tinsman strikes out for the second time today. Strikeout number 4 in the ball game for Tiemann. Here comes Stella Thompson to the plate next, the catcher. Thompson is grounded out once. She's lined out once. It turned into a double play. And she is singled. An RBI and a run scored. All here in this ball game. Pitch to her is going to be outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Thompson started the day with a batting average of .370. The second game will go about 30 minutes upon the conclusion of this first game. You have to win twice to win the hardware here today. There's the next pitch there by Tiemann. That's going to be down low for a ball. Two balls and no strikes here to Stella Thompson. Batting for the right side. Tiemann, the right-handed thrower here for Waverly. There's the next pitch. The ball is going to be hit out toward right field, and that is going to fall in foul territory just by a few feet out there. At the right field line. Thompson comes back, grab the club here. Count will be 2 balls and 1 strike to her. She's the catcher for the Tigers. Two balls and 1 strike here to Stella Thompson in the 7th inning of play. 1 out here for Hastings High. Off-speed stop throw there, and that is going to miss. Three balls and 1 strike. Emily Kratzer swinging the bat in the on-deck circle here for Hastings High. 3-1 is the count. Next pitch on the ground up through the middle. That's going to be a base hit in the center field. Myers picks it up, so Thompson gets aboard here for Hastings. And now the tying run is going to come to the plate for Hastings High in the form of Emily Kratzer. Wild one here today in game number 1 of this series between Hastings High and Waverly today. There's Emily Kratzer coming to the plate. Kratzer has hit a couple of home runs today. One in the second, a 2-run shot in the 5th inning. And she grounded out to third base, her only other time up there in the 4th inning. 2 for 3 with 2 home runs. There's a pitch to her. It's going to be outside for a ball. Boy, if Kratzer can find the range again, it'd tie up the score. Runners on down here. It's at first base for Hastings High. That is Stella Thompson. 11-9 is the score. Waverly has got the lead. Hastings batting here in the bottom of the 7th inning. There's a next pitch. A lot of heat thrown on that one by Lucy Tiemann. It's outside for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Anna Ostrander would be next here for Hastings High. And now the pitching coach for the Waverly Vikings comes out and talks with Lucy Tiemann. You're listening to high school softball action here today on Extreme Sports. We're at the Smith Complex, game number 1, the B6 District Championship on the line here today between Waverly and Hastings High. If you like the video feed and watch the action as we describe it to you, just click on the video feed and one of our social media sites, including Roku TV. Lots of people checking in with us here today, watching the ball game on the tube. So thanks for joining us wherever you are here today. It's been a wild one. 11-9 is the score. Waverly has got the lead. Tiemann stays out there for the Vikings. Kratzer is at the plate. Kratzer has a count of 2 balls and no strikes. And she's hit 2 home runs today. Lucy Tiemann prepares for another pitch. It's on the way. It's going to be inside for a ball. 3 balls and no strikes. Ostrander down here in the on-deck circle for Hastings High. Tigers over here in the third base dugout here today. The 3-0 pitch is on the way. That one is going to be in there for a strike on the outside corner. 3-1 now to Emily Kratzer for Hastings. Kratzer has walked 16 times so far this year. She has struck out 25 times. Both of those numbers tops on the team. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. That is going to be down low for a ball, and a base on ball is given up there. Kratzer is down there at first base. So Hastings High now with runners on at first and second here in the 7th inning. They are down by 2 runs. Deanna Ostrander coming to the plate next for Hastings High. She is 1 for 3 from the plate today. She's flown out to left field. She has scored a run. That was in the 5th inning. And she's flown out to right field. She is a left-handed hitter. He comes up here and will take a pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Things getting a little antsy down there in the Waverly dugout down here in the first base side. Vikings protecting a 2-run lead, but Hastings High has got the winning run to the plate. There's the ball hit the right field. It's going to fall for a base hit. And everybody gets to advance 1. So Ostrander gets a base hit to right field. The ball grabbed by Bivens out there in right field. As she picks it up on the hops, and now the bases are loaded here. Brooklyn Rutt is going to come to the plate next for Hastings High. So now the Tigers have got the bases loaded. There is one out here in the 7th inning. And the number 8 hitter in Brooklyn Rutt comes to the plate here for the Tigers. She is 0 for 3 today. A pitch is going to be upstairs for a ball. Oh, they're going to call it a strike. So a strike delivered upstairs. No balls and 1 strike here to a Brooklyn Rutt. Hastings trying to pull one off here in game number 1 of the series. Lucy Tiemann continues to throw for Waverly. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. It's going to be outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ostrander, your base runner, down there at first base. Kratzer is on at second base. Stella Thompson down there at third base. Hastings down by 2 runs here in the bottom of the 7th inning, trying to pull one off here in this first game of the 3-game series. Next pitch is going to be down low for another ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Avery Schroeder would be next here for Hastings High. Hoping to get a chance here in the 7th inning. 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out. Lucy Tiemann fires one to the plate. That is going to be on the inside corner for a strike. 2-2 the count here. Rutt settles back into the right-hand batter's box. He's got a batting average on the season at .362. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High pitch thrown there and a swing and a miss. Some off-speed stuff thrown by Lucy Tiemann. It was up high. Brooklyn Rutt goes around and strikes out. Strikeout number 5 in the ball game now for Tiemann. Now we've got Avery Schroeder coming to the plate next. And we're going to have a conference, and I think we're going to have a pitcher coming here to throw to Avery Schroeder. They're trying to get Waverly in the winners column here. Hastings with the bases loaded, 11-9 is the score. And that's going to be the case. We're going to have a pitching change coming up here for Waverly in the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to high school softball today on Extreme Sports.
Farm ground is more than dirt. It's history, it's family, it's legacy. At Reuter Auction and Realty, we've been rooted in agriculture for nearly 60 years, helping landowners across Nebraska and Kansas market and sell their farmland with integrity. Our team combines proven sales methods with powerful marketing to bring you the right buyers and the best results. Licensed in Nebraska and Kansas, we know farming because we live it. When it's time to sell your farmland, trust Reuter Auction and Realty. Visit ReuterAuction.com, where farmland meets its future.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the #1 sports station because you make the phones light up.
So the right fielder, Alexis Bivens, will come in and throw. ERA 6.19 on the season, 43 innings pitched, giving up 68 hits, 70 runs, 38 earned, 14 base on balls, 27 strikeouts. Her goal today is to strike out or get Schroeder retired here for Waverly to win this game. It's 11-9. Hastings High trailing in the ball game, but the Tigers have the bases loaded here in the 7th inning. First pitch there by Bivens is going to be in there for a strike. No balls and 1 strikes to Avery Schroeder. Schroeder's hit 2 home runs today. Next pitch is going to be inside for a ball. No place to put Avery Schroeder. He's hit 2 home runs today. First one was a 2-run shot. The second one is a solo shot. Schroeder trying to be the hero here. She's on in relief in the circle for the Tigers as well in this ball game. There's the next pitch in on the ground towards second. They throw it over to second base, and the inning is over. Ball hit to the shortstop, an easy throw over to second base. And the ball game is over as Waverly beats Hastings in the first game here this afternoon. The best 2 out of 3 here today, as Waverly wins the first one by a score of 11-9. We'll come back, check the final totals after this. You are listening to high school softball on Extreme Sports.
Welcome to Mid-America Truck Sales, where customer satisfaction is our top priority. With over 40 years of combined experience, Joe and Brandon have been proudly serving Hastings and the surrounding communities. Whether you're looking for a top-quality pre-owned truck, trailer, or piece of equipment, we've got you covered. At Mid-America Truck Sales, we believe the buying process should be stress-free, simple, and yes, even fun. Our goal? To earn your trust and have you recommend us to your family and friends. Unmatched quality, unbeatable deals. Stop by today. We're located at 3300 UTEC Avenue, just behind Menards and Hastings. Or visit us online at midamericatrucksales.com.
Since the 1970s, Midwest Farm Management has been guiding farm families with trusted advice and proven results. We know your land is more than an investment. It's your legacy for the next generation. That's why our experienced team helps landowners make smart decisions, protect family farms, and maximize returns. For over 50 years, families across the Midwest have relied on us to manage their farmland with care and integrity. Midwest Farm Management, experience you can count on for the family you love. Learn more at MidwestFarmManagement.com.
Bill Hamburger Remodeling has been doing work in the Hastings area for over 25 years. They provide remodeling and building services for both residential and commercial clients. Their services include new homes, additions, bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodeling, window installations, doors, siding, roofs, concrete work, drywall, painting, fences, and garages. Trust the professionals at Bill Hamburger Remodeling at 622 East 2nd Street in Hastings. Give them a call at 402-469-8551.
I'm John Butler, Funeral Director and Owner at Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the Advanced Funeral Planning Specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Call it the foul.
The home of 24/7 sports talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
All right, back here at the Smith Complex, Waverly wins the first ball game over Hastings High today by a score of 11-9. Each team had 4 home runs in the ball game, and it was Hastings High dropping this one by a couple of runs, 11-9 to the Vikings. Hastings had the bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th inning, but could not score, and the Tigers dropped this ball game. A heartbreaker, 11-9 is the final score. But we got another game coming up in about 30 minutes from right now. Again, you got to win 2 games, best 2 out of 3 here in this series. So the Tigers in a must-win situation here for game number 2 as they take on Waverly again here in just a little bit at the Smith Complex. We'll have the game for you in about 30 minutes from right now. In the meantime, Hastings St. Cecilia is playing Shadron over across the way. They're playing for the C1 district championship ball game. The game is over on Extreme Sports 2 today, so you can check out the action over there as St. Cecilia is taking on Shadron. And we'll get back here in about 30 minutes from right now and get you game number 2 of this series between Hastings and Waverly. Again, the Vikings won the first ball game. Final score of 11-9. We'll see you in a little bit. You're listening to Extreme Sports in high school softball.
You have been listening to an exclusive presentation by Extreme Sports. If you missed portions of today's game, you can download our podcast on x-streamsports.com.